Yes, guys, and it is time for Stir It Up as we do every Wednesday. Last week, we started off with the ITAL LIVITY episode 1. We had Sister Righteous explaining to us a couple of things. Now, Sheriff, I don't know, did you learn anything?
Yes, about ITAL LIVITY.
Did you learn that you can achieve it or you can't achieve it?
Kusiaga.
Sister Righteous, unasikia umeshaanza kuchongolewa huku maze. But yeah, man, we learned about what ITAL LIVITY is. Just a little recap in case you missed last week. We also learned there's different types of LIVITY in different houses. For example, the Naya Bingi, the Bobo Shanti, 12 tribes of Israel being the more lenient ones. Those are the races who don't, they tell you, we don't care about what people eat. It's not about writs or rights. It's about the conception of the heart. And so they eat anything, basically, not everything, but they do eat meat and they do drink alcohol and stuff like that.
Yes,
and then we have the stricter Rasta, the Bingi and the Bobo, who follow strict ITAL LIVITY. We also learned a little bit about transitioning, but we didn't really go deep into transitioning. We learned about different types of food. Now, on episode 2, we're going to be speaking going a bit deeper into the ITAL LIVITY, okay? So the first thing that we're going to be discussing today with Sister Righteous is how to transition. So last week she told us you can remove one thing at a time.
Yes.
And let's hear what Sister Righteous had to say about how to transition. Yes,
Hey all, thanks for having me on another episode about ITAL LIVITY. So you ask about how to transition to organic, natural, plant-based food. It's individual, so you have to check your level first. Where are you? Are you the person bado nakula madedas? Wachana hiyo kwanza. Then you cut on the dairy products. Are you drinking lots of chai? Are you overindulging in that? Leave that one. Leave the sugar, the white flours, everything white and bleached is generally not good for you, right? Leave the sodas, all the sugary chemical drinks is all bad for your health, for your brain. The eggs, leave them. Tell yourself you want your genes to resonate on a higher electrical vibration. So you gotta choose. If it's chai, you can use coconuts to make milk, and then you spice it up with some powders like tangawizi, karafu, iliki, mabuyu, moringa. Like there's so many in the markets, and you can use tender dates for sweetening. You just gotta make yourself a plan on how you want to transition, and you can do it gradually if it's too hard for you, and step by step. You leave some of the bad things.
And yes, we're talking about ITAL LIVITY. And we are talking with Sister Righteous. By the way, big up on yourself, Sister Righteous. She did this for us last week and is on this week too. Currently in Western Kenya, Akouko, and as soon as lockdown is over and everything, we're going to have her right here in studio with us to explain na kujibu hizo maswali zenu directly. Now, nimeona comment moja hapa. I've had to laugh. It is from the man Jimmy K. Addy. He says, Isly tuned, stir it up to the discussion. Nazizi, Rastaman is also a human being. So he or she deserves to eat same food with the non-Rasta. Yes. Digestive system is of normal man. Rastafarian cannot chew grass or anything else to make him different from real man. Big up Musical Sheriff. We're together till the end.
Yes,
now, this made me laugh because this is, I told you after being ITAL for 8 years when I went to Shashamani and I saw some Rasta eating meat and I was quite confused. Actually, I had to sit down for a while and say, where am I? Am I really seeing what I'm seeing? And then I had to go and ask. Actually, it was Harticle Spence. Harticle Spence, who has been here on season 2. Yes. I'm sorry to ask you this question.
No,
yeah, akaniambia, have you ever seen a lion eat grass? So, nilikuwa jibu. I was just left like, okay. So this guy has reminded me of Harticle Spence. But yes, we're talking about ITAL LIVITY. And the next thing that we are discussing with Sister Righteous, what are some of the really bad foods that we eat in Kenya? Or actually, bad eating habits that we have in our society.
Yes, something that damages the system
Yeah.
that we do not know of, actually.
Exactly. So here it is, Sister Righteous. What are some of these bad eating habits?
Yeah, okay, I don't want to sound judgmental, but some of the really bad foods are our like national dishes, right? The white ugali with sukuma. Not adamboga kienyeji is common, you know. People like sukuma too much and cabbage. It's not good for your body. Githeri, maharagwe na mahindi. Oh, both hybrids, no mineral content at all. Hata nisianze kuongea juu ya nyama choma because you all know that's out. The cooking style is worse. Like all those horrible cooking oils that line up the supermarket shelves, they're poison for your body, right? So leave the chips and chicken. Even chapati na ndengu, it's out too because it's hybrid food made by man. It's nothing natural. It's coming from crossbreeding, so the genetic makeup of that food is not right for your African DNA. The overcooking of things is a Kenyan habit too, to fry things to death. Look what they feed the children in the schools. Githeri every day and maybe white rice and white ugali once with over-fried veggies. So, and chai all day. The only thing maybe that could be good is uji, but hata kwa uji unafaa kuchagua the right flour, not the bad ones. Another one thing, sugar cane. It's not only bad for the land, it's bad for your body too. So the list could go on, but I think these are the major ones. Really, Kenyans like to eat too much and it's not good.
We're talking about ITAL LIVITY. It is episode 2. We did the first one last week and we, taught the massive a little bit about what ITAL LIVITY is, what we could be doing wrong. And today we're talking about transitioning. And up next, we're also going to be talking about a next thing. Yes, Sheriff?
Niko na makesi. Niko na makesi.
Kesi gani hizo?
Hizo machakula mention hapo zote.
Yeah.
They're my favorites. All of them.
It's okay. You see, the thing is, basically, Sister Righteous is not saying stop eating.
Yeah.
She's just telling you what's best for your body. It's your body.
Okay.
So if you have your favorites are all poison yourself away. It's as simple as that.
I know. I understand that. Si lazima nikule sana. Amesema we ate too much of it. So
yeah.
Kidogo, si ndio? In a bit,
for me, what I'm thinking, Sheriff, I've learned over the years what are good foods, what are not. Like I told you, I cut sugar out of my house long time ago.
Yes.
And I've just recently cut out milk, right? If you know which are the most harmful stuff for your body,
yes,
you can limit, but the aim is later on in life to achieve that. Chukui any dairy products or chukui sukari.
Yes.
Slowly. And what we're talking about transitioning is you can't just wake up and do it like I did. I got sick actually. I had a couple of issues with just
uliamuka tu ukasema leo sikuli mchele.
It was on my birthday.
Sikuli unga.
No.
Ukomezoea kulamba unga?
No, thank you.
But
never.
But I know for a fact that when you take too much ugali, it's starch. So starch converts into fats, which fat isn't really good for your body. So it's actually true what she's saying that amebonga mambo vitu mob because ukiangalia mingi, most of what she was talking about is starch.
Yeah.
So you need to cut down on starch and
then
on how much you take starch in your
Also, remember we were talking about the Dr. Sebi.
Yes.
And like she's talked to us about hybrid foods. Guys, let everybody go out and do some research.
Yes.
About these hybrid foods. Did our ancestors used to eat these things? Maragwe, hizo vitu. Very important to find. Nani yo?
Moi.
Is your ancestor?
Wait,
if he's your ancestor,
Moi was 90, was almost 100 years old.
If he's your ancestor, I'm sorry for you. But the thing is, right now, Sister Righteous is going to be talking about how can you shop locally, what is locally available,
yes,
and also answering a question from last week by Ochija Messenger as well.
All right.
So here, let's get to hear what she has to say.
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. What can you shop in your local stores? And kwa mama mboga, start with the cooking oil, buy sesame and coconut oil. Replace the white wheat with the rye and gram flour you can get in the supermarkets. For the grains, use the chickpeas and jugumawe. Maybe in jahe, we are still testing that one. And then mboga ya kienyeji, ugali ya wimbi, my all-time favorite, na matoke. And then fruits, and more fruits. Most of the fruits you can live on maembe, avocado for days, And for protein, you could have like coconuts, avocado, moringa, chickpeas, sesame paste or sesame flour, pumpkin seeds, and olives, or sea moss from Earth Love. Yes, so fruits are the best thing you can get. In Kenya, we have an abundance of them. And then, okay, there was the question. Yeah, on Facebook, Ochija Messenger asked if it's right to eat food that has been stored in the fridge for more than a week. Here comes the point. Like, if it's prepared food, if it's natural, it can't stay for a week. It could stay for 3 days, or, The early Rastafarians probably wouldn't say fridges are bad anyway, because they run on chemicals and electricity. But maybe in this modern day, you can say, yes, it's okay to keep certain things in the fridge that you want to stay for longer, like your coconuts maybe, or your sea moss gel. But usually natural food, even in the fridge, it spoils after some time. So I would say probably a week, no. Thanks for asking, and try to see what your mama mboga can get you.
And yes, it's season circle. We are stirring it up, talking about ITAL LIVITY with Sister Righteous. And yeah, man, the sister knows a lot of things about LIVITY, and so she's sharing with all of us. And you know what? It's something interesting I find. Like last week, some people were not understanding the vibe. I hope right now you guys are getting to understand. It is something that is not forced upon you. But, they say once you get to learn something, what you do with the information is really...
It's a choice. It's your own choice. Yeah.
What you do with the information is really up to you. But the thing is, for those who are serious about their health or having health issues like me, I have asthma, I have really bad allergies, so cutting out the milk has really helped me with my asthma because there's not too much mucus. I can even feel my chest is a bit clearer. Mm-hmm. So there are those kind of things when it is making your health better by cutting out certain things. Of course, like for sugar, it was very important because my mother is diabetic, meaning I'm prone to getting diabetes as well. And so it's better to cut the sugar out early enough because, things like diabetic, they're also like lifestyle diseases. Yeah, you understand?
That's true.
So what you do with the information is really up to you, but it's so important to know that we've been eating wrong foods, and how we can change it. So even the next generation are aware of what is good food and what is food that doesn't have any nutritional value. Something that we like to eat every day, noodles, has no nutritional value.
Oh.
It's just inaenda kushibisha tumbo.
Mimi najua hii nini kitambi. Hii najua ni ugali, Guinness na nyama choma. So, isn't it different? Nimesikia tu nyama choma sikangalia. Nikasikia tu ugali kasa
Is it shida?
Okay.
Okay, so now we also asked Sister Righteous now to explain to us a little bit about why is it very important for us, to stay ITAL? What is harmful about not eating ITAL or just eating anything we feel like?
Yeah, the modern diet, it will rob you of your minerals. It will cause inflammation. That's by starch. Starch is carbonic acid, and that clogs your system. It eats away on your bones, like on your knees or on your hips, and it delivers you sulfides that cause cell mutation. Worst of it is cancer, for example. So the inflammation in our bodies is all about disease, and your DNA is compromised. So what you want to go back to is to align with nature and eat foods that favor your genetic makeup. So you follow the African Biomineral Balance LIVITY by Dr. Sebi, and all your diseases can be cured. So we must eat to starve diseases and feed our health. Because our cells cannot regenerate fast enough anymore, if we are feeding our body on acidic foods and causing inflammation. So that all levels of diseases and discomforts are really created by that. From eczema to cancer, ulcers, name them. Yeah, and also for our land, I can really say that the modern agriculture, foods that are mostly planted, kills the soil. And also during planting, the fertilizers that are used, na madawa na spray, zinaharibu mashamba. And the key for African liberation is economic liberation, and agriculture is the backbone of most of the African economies. So if we kill our soils, there will be nothing left. And also our bodies need to be strong and our minds to be sharp for African liberation to become a tangible reality. That's what I can say. It harms us on so many levels.
The #1 reggae radio station, on air, online, everywhere, worldwide.